Okay, so I'm gonna start with this part.
Okay.
There's a man, his name is Curtis, who volunteered and got trained to teach our material, and he volunteered in the Understanding Women course. I think 13 times was the last time that I knew.
Wow.
And yeah, and I noticed in the last few times that I was around him that he had changed in not a good way. And that my sense of him was that he was a volcano about to explode. And I had the kind of relationship with him that I could talk to him about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Curtis, what is this? And it changed how I led that course, because what he said was, well, after being at this course and finding out how much safety matters to bringing out the best in women, I have taken on accountability for making women feel safe.
Yep.
And I could see, I mean, it was just like, right? That him taking on accountability for making women feel safe, he was literally suppressing his own self-expression.
Yes.
He wasn't telling his truth. He wasn't being his truth.
Yes.
And that was this volcano that was building up. And I got it. And for anyone, if you do the Understanding Women online course, which is 11 hours of life changing, you'll see that I never say that anymore. And I even warn the men, do not take on making a woman feel safe. I know it hurts you how scared we are. I know you never want us to be scared, but don't make yourself accountable for making women feel safe, because you can't make women feel safe. At the most, you can help a woman to feel safe, but ultimately it's up to her to choose. Because from an instinctual standpoint, there's never safe enough. Just like as a man, you've never produced enough. There's no instinct that kicks in, okay, I've produced enough. No, get out there and hunt again and again and again, right? And for us, we're never safe enough. We have to consciously override our own instincts and decide, I'm safe enough. And men can help us to feel safe, but you can't make us feel safe. And when finding out all the wackadoodle behaviors that come from women not feeling safe, it has you want to be able to make us feel safe, because you love the beauty of women and anything you can do to get it, including, just listen and respond like a girlfriend would, instead of saying, that's a crock of shit. You have a nail in your forehead.
Yes.
It is about the nail, darling.
Yes.
So it's understandable. Women have browbeat into what's going to be attractive to me, what's going to be necessary to me is if you act like this. But unfortunately, the decision to do that, and then a man is suppressing his own truth, which is the source of your strength, that's perceived by a woman as a weakness, and you'll be our best friend, but we never want to have sex with you.
Yes.
Never.
Yes.
Because women respond sexually to the perception of strength. And a man standing up for himself, and if you can stand up for yourself early and maybe more quietly, so it doesn't scare the crap out of us, then we can just perceive the strength in it and think you're so hot, instead of betray yourself, and then the volcano explodes. Yes. And that is so threatening, right? You're going to get a fight, flight, or freeze response, all of which are masculine. Emasculation comes in every one of those responses. So the being true to yourself from the very beginning, it goes back to this, okay, so if I was being true to myself, what would I be accountable for? And what would I allow other people to hold me to account for? In fact, if they did hold me to account, that would tell me they know who I am. It would be respect to hold me to account for that, because I'm choosing to be accountable.
Mm-hmm.
And telling that truth, including, and these are the things you can't count on me for. Even if you think a better man would be countable for it, it's not true for you.
Mm-hmm. I hope all the guys are listening, right? This is not the message that's delivered to many men, or that many men receive, right? Many men receive the message, rightfully or wrong. And I think it's objectively true that you receive this message that you are responsible men. And I think this is out there in culture. You as men are dangerous, and you are responsible for making women feel safe. And in order to do that, you have to declaw and defang yourself and remove any notion of your strength at all. And as soon as you do that, women will feel safe, and then they will want you. Right. And I can't tell you how hard I did that. I can't tell you the number of times I had women say, "Will, you're a beautiful man," and then completely ignore me. Right. Like I did, I'm doing all the things, and it's not getting the response that I was told. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a man, and it's not getting the response that I was told I was going to get.
Yes.
Right. And I'm very fortunate that I came from myself. Right. And I had the opportunity to meet men who sent me another direction, who sent me in the direction of things that I had essentially shamed out of my own existence. Mm-hmm. And one of the books that really does that for men is the book No More Mr. Nice Guy by Dr. Robert Glover. Have you heard of this book?
Yes, but I haven't read it.
The entire dynamic that you're talking about with this guy being a volcano, Curtis, like that's the exact same image that Dr. Robert Glover uses, where it's like men, they suppress what's true for them, and they become very nice, right? Yes. They present in this very nice way, very non-threatening, but the truth of who they are gets suppressed, and then explodes and comes out sideways. Yes. And Jordan Peterson talks about this as well. There's nothing more dangerous than a nice guy, because you don't actually know who he is. And then I'm talking to friends, other women in my life that are saying that are getting around nice guys, and how anxious these nice guys make them feel. Yes. Right? Like, I don't know where this guy is at. It's like, but this is the message that so many men receive, is that you have to be nice. You have to be nice. But what they don't say, which is what you just said, that there's no amount of that you can ever truly make a woman feel safe, that she has to be responsible for her own feelings of safety and her own innate anxiety. Like, to whatever degree she has that, she needs to be in control of that. And it's not your responsibility, man, to defang, declaw, and castrate yourself so that she feels safe, because you can never disempower yourself enough to make her feel safe. And you'll actually end up doing the opposite. Yes. That's some stuff right there.
Yeah, that's some stuff right there. That's awesome how you said that. Yeah, you can't ever do enough of it. Can't ever go in the wrong direction for too long, unfortunately. I mean, you and I, we got here before, right? With what you call the Great Reconciliation. And what I discovered, and what shows up in the 3rd chapter of the Queen's Code, that when I was asked to stop castrating men, my first response was, well, then how do I protect myself?